Okay, I feel like we've done something similar to this before, but this time it's a lot harder because I'm on a Game Boy. You see, okay, I mean, it's a little delayed, but it works as a controller. My camera's, of course, a little bit delayed, but I am, in fact, using a Game Boy Advance SP as a controller to play Skylanders Giants. And I'm gonna do what I did on the world's smallest controller. You see, I'm going to be attempting Ultimate Nightmare, of course. Or I play a Nightmare, one Skylander, one life, and see how far I can get. Of course, just like last time, my goal is Chompy Mage on a Game Boy. This is going to be a lot more difficult because you notice a big lack of buttons. I have an A and a B, a start and select, and then an L and a R. But this this R button doesn't work all that well. And I kind of forgot why I had L mapped to. I can do this, and I can charge. Why is this minus and C? What? Oh, right. The broken button is my third attack. I'm using Spyro, though. The third attack doesn't matter. But this is just so surreal, dude. I'm playing Skylanders on my Game Boy. Okay, see, it's either have the game on the screen or use the console as a controller. And I spent like $300 to try to get the screen on the console. I have like everything for it, but it just didn't work for me. No matter what I tried, I could not get Skylanders on my Game Boy screen. So I said, you know what, I'll settle for using it as a controller. And now here we are playing Skylanders Giants technically on a Game Boy. If only I could just have this my game screen on here and use it as a controller, and I just play like this, the Skylanders on a Game Boy. How incredible would that be? So we'll see if this ends better or worse than when I did this with the world's smallest controller. It's not as uncomfortable to hold. It's still decently uncomfortable though. But look at that. Officially beat one level of Skylanders on a Game Boy. Probably the first ever person to do this. But like I said before, my goal is Chompy Mage. And it's going to be really hard on this little D-pad, especially chapters 5 and 6. Those are the two big roadblockers here. I feel like the hardest part about this is the D-pad, because these two buttons and holding the thing by itself isn't really bad. It's the D-pad that's the worst. Playing a 3D game on a D-pad is just so uncomfortable and weird, but it's just cool. Look at this, completely wireless, using a Game Boy as a controller. It's so cool. It's so cool. Luckily, I'm using someone like Spyro, who doesn't really need that many buttons to play. It's kind of just one attack, really, and occasionally charge for speed. Please stop flying, sir. You know, of course, a Game Boy doesn't have motion control, so I kind of have to use my mouse for this part. And you might be thinking, why don't you play on Xbox or Wii U? I need the other stick for something. I guess I don't know about Xbox or PlayStation version, but I know for Wii U, you need the second stick to move your camera in the big robot in chapter 6. Which, you know, this thing doesn't really have. I successfully beat in chapter 2. Let's go, Game Boy! See, this kind of made me wish I had a regular Game Boy Advance, because the SP is not as comfortable as just the regular old Advance. But you know, man, I'll take the uncomfortability. You know, I'll do the uncomfort if it means I can play Skylanders on the Game Boy Advance, you know? I will see if I can get bridge skip on the Game Boy. Got it. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't die chapter 3. No way I died chapter 3. Come on. Now let's not mess this up. Ultra kill. Come on, please. Dude, I'm a genius. Okay, kill him normally, because I messed up. It's the D-pad. I'm blaming it all on the D-pad. Dude, I can't kill him. It's taking forever. Just die already. This was the biggest fumble in history. Hey, I wasted so much time on that, dude. Holy. But so far, so good. Besides that one little mess up. The walking is it's so bad. Like, to walk in a diagonal, to like, it's gross. Okay, since this is completely wireless, sometimes the buttons, like, don't respond. See, like that, sometimes that happens where I push a button, and even though I'm not holding it anymore, like the D-pad, if I'm holding the direction, sometimes the game will just think that I'm still holding that button. Just a little bit of miscommunication between the Game Boy and my computer. I probably could have mapped C and shake as the same button instead of C and like minus. That's okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, good thing Spyro is super good, or else I will be struggling right now. I wonder how Chop Chop would do pressing B and A. Probably wouldn't be too hard on the Game Boy, I would assume, for a shield. Okay, there's a slight risk of dying here. Let's not do it. We'll just end this section of the Powered Island. Or maybe not. Maybe Spyro is just cracked. Or the Game Boy is just cracked. Yes, like, look, my screen's kind of cracked. I mean, it's not cracked. It has, like, 2 scratches. This thing's like older than me, bro. Of course it's gonna have some battle damage. Oh, I guess I didn't mention this before, but I am using Series 2 Spyro, which I think... Which button is it to use as well, pal? I don't know, I probably should just use Legendary Spyro. It might have been a little bit better. But hey, I'm already here using Series 2. Oh, without a helmet, by the way. I forgot to put one on. Screw it, we ball. This video is already as rushed as it is. Ooh, Chapter 5 is gonna be a little scary, because there's a lot of small arena battles. And with this D-pad, movement's not gonna be too good. Plus, that one ice fight's pretty scary. It's just, anything on ice is bad. Especially on a D-pad. Like, oh god, these controls. Oh, jeez. This section right here. I might get hit a bunch. I mean, I think this D-pad might be better than on the world's smallest controller. Low-key, like, honestly, this D-pad kind of feels nicer. Which is crazy because this is a much older console. And the newer one has worse. Also, okay, that was not even that bad. I kind of overreacted a little bit. I mean, that's just kind of what I do. I kind of overreact to everything on this channel. It's like the little fight coming up. And then the one after that. Pretty nerve-wracking here. It's just because this arena is really small. Well, it's not too small. Okay, not bad. I did get hit once though, but you know, not bad. Alright, let's not die here, shall we? Oh wait, I'm strong here. Never mind, we're fine. I completely forgot that Magic was strong here. Oh, Spyro was a much better choice than I originally thought. I thought, like, you know, I feel like playing some Spyro, but no, this is the most optimal character, I guess. This really just was the best choice. Alright, easy chapter 5. Nice. Okay, I went a lot better than I thought. But now it's time for the real roadblock. Chapter 6. Like, once again, my goal is to beat the first boss Chompy Mage. And Chapter 6 is my biggest roadblock between that. Right, if there's any place to die, it's gonna be here. Oh, I guess in the Chompy Mage fight with the D-pad. I was able to do it before. Yeah, I can do it again. Or I might just die to the electricity. That's also an option. Hey, I gotta be careful around these bombs. Because throwing them's gonna be kind of hard. Gotta remember, shoulder button, shoulder button, shoulder button, shoulder button. Nope, not dying to these lasers. I'm not doing that again. I've played these games before, sir. I'm not dying here again. I could pick up the bomb and do that. It's just so much safer to play it slow. I don't know if I even trust my... Oh, well, I guess that happened. Okay, give me bomb. Haha, it worked, kind of. I do it again. Wrong target. But, you know, you pretty much got it. Yeah, you got it, you got it. I gotta remember, I can beat these enemies by just standing right in their face. Even when there's 2 of them, I just stand right in your face. I gotta remember that. That's like, super important. Because I always struggle in this section. But I could just literally stand in front of their face, look them directly in the eyes and say, I'm going to win. Alright, let's get past the final section in Chapter 6. I'm at full HP too. I'm kind of going crazy. Yo, what good runs, dude? You know, Spyro, 0 deaths so far. No glitches, which I've had a lot of times playing this game. Kind of crazy. First try? Potentially. If nothing dumb happens during Chapter 7, then yes. And all that's left standing in my way is Chapter 7, and I would have successfully accomplished my goal. Something I could also potentially die to is the boxes. But surely that won't happen. No, for whatever reason, I'm feeling really comfortable on this thing. I'm feeling comfortable on the Game Boy right now. I feel like I beat the whole game. That's not my goal for right now. Maybe I'll come back to it another time. Alright. Are you guys gonna jump down? Hello. There's no... Guys? You gonna jump down? Please? Okay, I guess I can technically hit you from... Okay. Nice bug. Don't die while trying to kill these guys, please. See, This is why we have Series 2 Spyro. It all came together in the end. Yeah. Oh, you bastard. Hello? Okay. Oh. This might be an issue. Oh, my movement's acting up. Oh, my buns are acting up. Please stop. Oh no, my buns. It's not me. It's not me doing this. Oh, my buns are acting up. Why now? Right at the end too. No! Don't move in that direction. I wasn't even holding it. Stop. 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 Please. Why now? Why are you doing this now? Bro, you see this movement? This is not me. Please fix. Please fix controller. Please fix. Bro, attack. Oh my god. Stop, please, controller. Alright, this is it. My goal. If I can beat Chompy Mage, then I've successfully done what I wanted. Beaten the first boss in Skylanders Giants on Nightmare mode with 1 life, 1 Skylander on a Game Boy. Unless the communication just decides to become terrible, I should be fine. Well, I gotta remember the Chompy Mage cycles. I think after this, it's either 1 or 2 more. Probably 2 more, I would guess. Oh, okay. Wow. Actually, first try on the Game Boy. Huge. Well, just like that, my goal has been accomplished. beating Chompy Mage on the Game Boy. That was the goal. Maybe Spyro is just kind of broken. Maybe he's just pretty good. By the way, I promise my next video will be a lot better than this one. This one was just super rushed. There's a lot going on and now it's stopping me from uploading. But yeah, I had to get this video out because it's been like over a week. And I promise the next one will be really good. Goodbye.
The seasons they turn, winter to spring.